A list in your website based on Microsoft Windows SharePoint services is a collection of information that you share with team members. For example, you can create a sign-up sheet for an event, or you can create a task that you need to track. You can use the lists that come with your site as is, you can change or delete lists that you don't use, and you can create your own lists. Windows SharePoint Services has templates for links, announcements, contacts, events, tasks, and issues lists. These are called built-in list template. When you create your own lists, you can base them on the designs used for the built-in lists, or you can create custom lists from scratch. In this example, you'll create a list based upon the custom list. It's better if you have a team site than create list. Select the Document Center tab from main navigation bar. In the top link bar, click Create. Then, under Custom Lists, click Custom List. In the name box, type a name for the list. The list name is required. Here I will type Invoice List. The name appears at the top of the list page, becomes part of the web address for the list page, and appears in navigational elements that help users to find and open the list. In the description box, type a description of the purpose of the list. Type "This is about invoice list." The description is optional. The description appears at the top of the list, underneath the name of the list. Invoice list will store information on site about the invoice. To add a link to this list on the quick launch, click Yes in the navigation section. Click Create. Now I will create columns for this list. On the Settings menu, click Create Column. In the name box, type the name that you want in the column name box. Type customer name. In the type of information in this column as, select the type of information that you want to appear in the column. Select single line of text, this time. In the Additional Columns Settings section, type a description in the description box to help people understand the purpose of the column and what data it should contain. This description is optional. Depending on the type of column that you selected, more options may appear in the Additional Columns Settings section. Select the additional settings that you want. To add the column to the default view, which people on your site automatically see when they first open a list or library, click Add to Default View. Click OK. You can see this column has been created to store invoice data. Now you will add more columns. Click the Setting menu, and click the Create column. Type vendor name in the column name text box. Select the type of information this column should have. Select multiple choice menu option, then type each choice on separate line. Then click OK. Now you will create 3 different columns with number data types. One is invoice amount, data type number, then OK. And second one is discount column, and repeat the steps. Create third column total, and select the type of information in this column as calculated. And in third column you will add formula, to calculate discount and store value in total column, and click Add Formula option. Then, click OK. Now I will add values into these columns. Click the New and Create New Item. Type the title, Mr. Type customer name, Steve. Select vendor name, Microsoft. Type invoice amount and discount. Then click OK. Here is the information stored on your portal, without any programming, along with the calculated column and SharePoint custom list.